We'll try and keep you updated with games happening elsewhere as well. Long ball in search of Simonovsky. Cushions it well. Sim has it. Flags up for offside. Have made a host of changes, United, today, despite the good result last weekend. Simonovsky's done well to wrestle in behind. Moatamalo had a handful of his shirt. What colour will the card be? And is that in the area? Clear foul from Moatamalo. And Tim Danaskos has to sort this one out. Well, first contact, was it inside the area or just outside? And what colour will it be? Because he was the last man and he denied a goal-scoring opportunity. Generally, that means a red card. So, tense stuff here at Lambert Park. Danaskos is reaching for a card. To Moatamalo, it's a red card. So Moatamalo will go off and APIA go down to 10. And I have to say it's probably the right decision. And is it a penalty? He was the last man. Simonovsky was going towards goal. 9 times out of 10 it ends in a red card, so fair enough. Looks as though it will be a free kick, so things livening up all of a sudden at Lambert Park, and well, that gets worse for APIA because they are down to 10 and they're inviting two pretty good exponents of the set piece, Sim and McDonald, to test their goal once again. Sim has been in the goals in recent weeks. Ivan Achevsky trying to sort out a 4-man wall. Here is Sim, straight into that wall. So they don't rub salt into the wound. United will have a man advantage. Blastalitsa. United have been on top, you have to say, through these opening 27 minutes. Now they have a real advantage. APIA do look a little bit rattled. Moatamalo's been such a rock for them. Actually, the third straight game between these two at Lambert Park that has seen a player sent off. So the trend continues. Nice turn. Here's a chance going forward, United, or they'll get a free kick again, and that was centimetres in the area. Josh McDonald again proving a menace. And it's another chance for United. Josh Simmons it was, bringing him down. No cards this time from Tim Danaskos. Once again, it's APIA. He needs to organise their wall, but Nachevsky. It's 5 in it. And there's a fair cue from United wanting to take it. Tarek Meyer, Jordan Roberts, Matt Sim as well. I think you'll find Roberts will pull rank here. And a huge chance for United again. It will be Roberts to take. What is he in store for United? Roberts! Oh, what a save from Nichevsky. That looked destined for the top corner. And somehow Nichevsky got a fingertip to it. And that's as close we've come to an opening goal. And APIA are looking shaky. Still though, it remains scoreless. Sim puts it in. Crumswell for chance. Still there. Cries a handball too. Danaskos waves those away. McDonald it was. He's in everything at the moment. See the pressure United are putting on. Uchino gets clattered into. Payne. Sean Simmons. Only the second time I've said his name so far. Hard to inject himself into the game. See the confidence United are playing with all of a sudden, and Chris Payne is going to get a card, and there's a little bit of afters too. Payne feels the challenge wasn't warranted. And things are getting a little bit silly all of a sudden. They're already down to 10. They don't want to compound things, but Chris Payne is going to go into the book, and there's claims of an elbow being used. But Danaskos was right there, and he did reach for the card straight away. So Payne is going to get a talking to. Well, it was a little quiet the first 25 minutes. The next 5 have been certainly lively. Still without goals here at Lambert Park. If you are just joining us, Kemba Matamalo sent off. Straight red card. And Chris Payne's got a bit of a tightrope to walk for the next 60 or so minutes. It's United who have come the closest. Ivan Nichevsky, well, a fingertip has kept the scoreline at 0-0. Other than that, no real clear-cut opportunities. Certainly not for APIA. Here is Vlastelica, the man who was fouled by Payne. Uzkok. Tomilic. APIA content to sit back for the moment. Gonzalez, one of the better for United so far today. More than a handful for Galimi. Maya. Here's Sim. Pakatis. McDonald starting to involve himself on this game. Former Wollongong Wolven Mariner picks out Roberts. Cross comes in, and it's all APIA there. And Sean Simmons will just send it long. It's just not really working for the Tigers at the moment. Their midfield really not having an impact on things. Getting overrun there. Hardly sighted the likes of Simmons and Uchino on the ball. We edge closer to half-time. Well, we have a goal before the break. Gonzalez. Tomilic. McDonald. Pakatis. Queuing up around the area are United. In these conditions too, worth maybe trying your luck on the slick surface. Simonovsky looking to turn on the edge of the area. Turning well, Just couldn't get the ball out from under him. Sim. Here is Meyer. Does well to shrug off the challenge of McIlhatton. He'll get it back here. Lovely link play. Just couldn't quite find the connection, Meyer. He'll have it back here, though, but control lets him down. And just lacking that polish, both sides at times going forward. It's better viewing if you're a United fan. Haven't found the goals, but they are looking the more likely. Just an update from elsewhere. Wollongong leads Sydney FC by a 1-0. Manly in front of Marconi, a 1-0.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Here is Vlastelica. Almost camped in APIA's half this last 10 or so minutes. Sim got lucky with the touch, going for goal. Matt Sim wasn't too far away. And again, Acheski scrambling. 10 minutes before half time. Certainly not going to plan for the home side. Such a fortress, Lambert Park. Not looking like that today. Again, a real nothing ball forward. Here's Temelic. That man advantage really evident at the moment for United. APIA just unable to make anything happen in an attacking sense. McDonald, can he pick out someone in the middle? Temelic. Pakatis. No real movement forward either way as APIA get numbers in behind. No real press on either from APIA. Sim, room to move again. Come the closest to breaking the deadlock. Simonovsky looked offside there. Good hustle from Uchino, wins back possession. Just look a little out of step today, APIA, but a chance to change that on the breakthrough paint. Galimi. Bixo. Seen him really with the ball at his feet. One of the quickest in the competition. Barely been sighted today, and balls like that don't help. Meyer, nice exchange. Flag goes up. Simonovsky was in behind again. Correct decision, more or less right in line where the commentary position is today. Just a whisker offside. Here is Bixo. Once again, Gonzalez wins back possession. He has been great so far as McDonald tries to get in behind Galimi. Won the ball. Had to. McIlhatton put under pressure again. They are living dangerously defensively, but good poise shown from Josh Simmons. Closing in on half time. It is APIA 0, Sydney United 58-0. Hardly seen APIA with a shot in anger so far. Roberts tries to stand up. Parisi. Here is Temelic. Vlastelica, is he going to have a go? He will, the defender. Always going wide though. Sign of the confidence they're playing with at the moment. Just a reminder of those games in progress. It is Manly 1-0 over Marconi, Cromer Park, and Wollongong also leading 1-0 over Sydney FC down there at Wynn Stadium. Simmons forced to hustle under the pressure of Matt Sim. Payne been fighting a lonely battle so far this afternoon. Gonzalez gave McDonald too much to do and gives away the free kick. So inside the final 5 minutes of normal time in this first half, and APIA will be keen to talk it over. You feel you can see the hustle again from United. They're just out enthusing them. Here's McIlhatton. Got a shoulder for his efforts from Pakatis. Playing advantage though. Parisi. Simmons overlapping. Nice vision from Parisi. Simmons into the area he goes. Oh, and just hands it straight back. Not himself today, the captain. Sim has got McDonald in acres of space out here. And just let themselves down there, Meyer. Things aren't going to plan for APIA, but we know how deadly they can be on the break through the pace of Payne and Bixo. So United don't want to clock off. Probably the quickest front third in the competition. Sean Simmons in the mix as well. United have managed them well as Josh Simmons skips past Pakatis. Parisi. All Uzcock there, but he hands it straight back to Uchino. Payne. Is he fouled? No, says referee Danaskos. McDonald again in space. Bixo and Galimi looking to close him down. McDonald skips past both of them. Gets to the edge of the area. Simonovsky. Myers going to have a look at goal here, but well done. Galimi in cover. Myers steals it straight back. Well, they're inviting them in, APIA. Generally so good defensively, but that dismissal of Maya Tamalo having a real impact. You wonder, do they go to the bench at half-time? Tynan Diaz, Nick Stavroulakis two options today. Vlastelica trying to pick out Sim. Sean Simmons doing the job defensively, and they have negated his impact going forward. Both Bixo and Simmons forced to keep an eye on McDonald and Sim, having to be accountable defensively. Gonzalez. Is McDonald fouled? No, just a throw in this time. Wooscock. Sim has been influential for United. Their midfield has really bossed APIA so far. Haven't had the reward just yet. Almost at half-time. Do they have a goal to cap off their dominance? Simonovsky thought he was fouled. Oh, thought it would sit up there for Meyer. To Melic. McDonald, wrong option in the end. Every loose ball, though, is pounced on by the visitors. Simmons has to be careful here. Sim bringing the pressure on, but he did do it well, the captain. Will be a few minutes of added time. Just glancing at the board, it's going to be 4 minutes. Did have that injury to Tom Manus early on, and the red card and the discussion there was about a couple of minutes as well. So 4 minutes of added time. Can we find a goal before we head to the break? Not really looking likely for APIA at the moment. All the way back to Nichevsky. Simmons living dangerously. Did well to win possession, but he passes again intercepted from Pakatis to Melic. Again, just going astray, but there's no questioning their dominance, particularly in midfield. Payne, ambitious from there. There's one man in the competition that can score from that kind of range. It is probably Chris Payne, but element of frustration in that as well. Here is Temelic. Vlastelica, Simonovsky. Lost the ball at his feet. Gonzalez, can he keep this one in? No, he can't. Danaskos will give a goal kick. Both sides have let themselves down at times in that final third. Conditions do have an impact too. Did have the under 18s and under 20s games cancelled here today due to the inclement weather. We were expecting showers too, which have stayed away to this point. But it has presented a bit of a slick surface and not conducive to a passing game that both of these sides do like to play. Here is Uchino. Payne and Vlastelica tangling, not for the first time today. Uchino. Free kick will go to APIA. You just sense there'll be more cards to come in this one. Two sides that have a spirited rivalry, probably the best way to put it. Plenty at stake too. United can go to second spot if they take 3 points today. APIA in that place on the ladder. Draw will keep them there, but they are up against it, down to 10. Parisi can't find Payne. Again, that defensive wall of Wooscock and co doing its job. Here's Payne. Spixo with him, but again, pass lets him down. It's all going astray. Simonovsky's on a chase here. Flags up again though. That will just about take us to half time. In a half that it's lacked real clear-cut opportunities, but Certainly plenty of talking points. There it is, half-time here at Lambert Park. Low on goals, but plenty of excitement. Case in point was the red card. APIA went down to 10. Temba Moatamalo sent from the field. And it is Sydney United who've come the closest. Matt Sim from the set piece, but it was Jordan Roberts who was denied by a fingertip of Ivan Achevsky. It remains 0-0, both sides with work to do. Half-time, APIA 0, Sydney United 58-0.
There's a red card. Yeah. Good yourself? Good. Wasn't expecting to be here today. Message from Tony Tanous at 9:30 game. Sydney Olympics games at Belmore. Well, how did you find that out? He goes, it's on Twitter. And I had it on Twitter. When you're listening, is this a bit bearing the crowd? No, you can't hear it. Can't hear it at all. See, I'd rather hear it. I can. That's the reason why you use your mixer so you can actually hear yourself. I just told Mark about when I kicked out one box of sub on a couple weeks ago for the little radio call. Nobody listens to. I just yeah, because I want to call them. They pushed me over to the they pushed me over to the accessibles to the right. So you know where you got the ground announcer and the old. It would have been the old 2SSR box that where we're calling from now, but there was another box that was pretty much in the middle. Had nearly everything set up. It's like, oh, we're gonna move over. Jack, can't you move over? Oh, I'll take more precedence. Your radio call on stream that nobody listens to. Both games on stream. People don't watch it. Not listen to it. And also, I don't think anybody would want to listen to Jack either. I'll take all the games. But eventually, you know what's going to happen. Once everything gets properly set up in 5-10 years, I'll end up calling one of the studio hubs anyway. Is that true? That's what he's thinking about? I think you're right. No, you can't do it. I just think it's going everywhere. Well, Fox still's doing it. So what's that? There's no producers at the games anymore. Fox still have a cable network they operate. Yeah. Well,
Pretty good. Yes, hello, welcome back to Lambert Park. 0-0 between APIA Leichhardt and Sydney United 58. If you are just joining us, APIA down to 10. Temba Moatamalo sent off in that first half. And it's been Sydney United who have been in control, if not on the scoreboard. Matt Sim and Josh McDonald prevalent in that first half. It was Jordan Roberts' set piece, though, that came the closest to opening the game up on the scoreboard at least. I'm sure APIA were keen to get in the sheds at half-time and talk it over because they have looked a little bit rattled today. That red card certainly wouldn't have helped things. Underway for the second half, hoping for goals. As I said in that first half, both of these sides tend to cancel each other out. Not a heap of goals between them when they get together. Sense that maybe one will be enough to take the 3 points. It is a big 3 points as well. As I mentioned, United can take second spot off APIA with a win today. Here is Payne. Out for a throw. Interesting to see what changes both managers look to make as United player down. We'll try and keep you updated with games elsewhere as well. There's a host of games, and a reminder too, we have a doubleheader today. The Olympic Hakoah game that was set for Belmore this afternoon. It's been changed to Lambert Park. It will follow this one, 6:15 if you want to tune in. Of course, you can watch every game live in 2019, exactly where you're watching this one. NPL New South Wales Facebook and also the Football New South Wales YouTube. And while we have a moment, we'll update you with games elsewhere. Cromer Park, Manly United 1, Marconi 0. 20 minutes left in that one. And final moments at Wynn Stadium. It is Wollongong 3, Sydney FC 0. So Wollongong will remain in command of top spot in the NPL New South Wales. And Peter Simonovsky looks like he's going to continue. I do have a host of players to call upon on their bench today. Sebastian Gallegos, Glenn Trefiro, Matthew Bilic, Liam Rose. One of the strongest benches you'll see in the NPL New South Wales. Conversely, APIA have some options too in Stavroulakis, Tynan Diaz as well. Blastalitsa now. As Temelic really commanded centre of the park for United.
He's got to celebrate. He's got to pretend. Get him to run on the field. Go, yeah.
Here is Uzcock. McDonald looking for the run of Simonovsky. Settles for Roberts. McDonald again. Try to find Simonovsky, may end up with it, the striker. So APIA hand possession back to the visitors. Christian Gonzalez, one of their best in the first half. Really shut down Corey Bixo and been involved going forward as well. Here is Uzcock. Roberts with work to do, but Simmons will marshal that one across the goal line for a goal kick. They are without Patrick Antelmi this afternoon. He was sent off in the final seconds against Wollongong last weekend. He's an important part of what they're about going forward, as is that man paying for APIA, Bixo. Nice feet from the winger, McIlhatton. Payne forced to stretch for that one. Fired in the box, test for Manos, but across the face, Parisi won't be able to keep it in. It's a sign of the problem that APIA have at the moment. Payne putting in crosses. He's the man that you want on the end of it. The target in the middle. All a bit disjointed this afternoon, unlike APIA. Good news for them. They're not playing too well, but it is still 0-0 for the moment anyway. Roberts can't get that one. Simmons just sends it long in the direction of Payne. Looks up and waits for the support to come. Does well to find McIlhatton. He skips past Uscock. Support coming in the middle. Bixo's the target. All United there though. Here is Temelic. Bixo putting the pressure on Temelic. Showed poise the midfielder. As did Tarek Meyer. He was good in the first 20 or so, but did drift out the longer the half went on for United. Gonzalez. Sim. In behind again. Overcooked that cross. Need more from a player of his calibre, Matt Sim. It's a grey old day here at Lambert Park. It's 15 degrees at the moment. We were expecting some rain and then just looking towards the sky. That seems like there's some on the way. Did have the under-20s and under-18s cancelled due to the heavy pitch, despite being artificial. Was carrying some surface water. Has had a bit of an impact on this one as well, as that battle between Bixo and Gonzalez rages on. Well, Roberts hands it straight back. Payne is going to have to do it on his own, although support coming through Parisi. Here is Parisi now across the face. Chance! Stretching was Bixo. It's better from APIA. And Sydney United opened the door. APIA can't take the chance. You don't want to hand out invitations like that to APIA with the attacking threat they do have. Couldn't put it together that time, but Roberts handed it straight to them. Here is Sim. Looking for Simonovsky, but Nachevsky will read that one well. Here's McIlhatton fighting with Tarek Meyer, and Pakatis gets a foot in. McDonald now. Here's Temelic. Searching ball, trying to find Sim. He's in behind. Galimi hasn't dealt with it. Is that going to go out for a corner? It will. So corner count rises again for United. They have come close through the set piece. Jordan Roberts forced a fantastic save out of Ivan Achevsky, and Tomislav Uskok nearly headed home from a corner in the opening few moments. They do have the height advantage, the visitors. Uskok on that near post, the tall timber. So to Temelic. They go in Temelic's direction. Simonovsky puts it back in the mixer. All a bit wild, and they are going to make a change Sydney United 58. Glenn Trefiro to come on. And Matt Sim checking out. So maybe those stray passes have proven too much, but Glenn Trefiro comes on. Did score against APIA in that preliminary final last season. So first change for Sydney United, and Trefiro. Can he provide a bit of magic? Will force a bit of a reshuffle as well. So McDonald's moving to the left flank. Trefiro a bit more central. Tarek Meyer to the right. Trying to unlock APIA. It's been Sydney United who have looked more dominant, but haven't taken their chances to this point. Pakatis. Too much on that one. Once again, breaking down in that final third. Barter's joining us. Thanks for your company on this Sunday afternoon. I'm sure you're enjoying being rugged up in the warmth of wherever you're watching. We do go worldwide, courtesy of Facebook and YouTube. Adam Sanzarossa here with you, and thanks for your company. This one has a lot of excitement left in the remaining minutes here at Lambert Park. There always is when these two get together. Simonovsky. Well done from Meyer. Trefiro. First touch from him. Meyer rode the tackle well. Trefiro thought he might have an eye for goal. Gonzalez. Trefiro. Nice from United. Trefiro! And that's the impact you want. Substitution having an immediate effect, and Nichevsky has to save again. No surprise, it was Gonzalez involved on the ball again, being a real standout for United, and important header there from Simmons. Simonovsky was in behind, and there's no surprise that Sydney United fans in full voice. They know their team's on top. To Milic. Meyer. Gonzalez has a shot on him. I'd like to see him maybe try it from out wide. McDonald running at the APIA defence. Pulls it back, but wanting a corner. He's going to get one. Keeping the stats man busy this afternoon. Bit of movement on the APIA bench. They are looking like they're going to make a change as well. Fired in. Simonovsky there. He claims he was pushed out of it. Here he is on the ball again. To Milic. Trefiro. Flag stays down. Tarek Meyer. Can he pick out someone in the middle? Or has he won another corner? Has in fact. Nichevsky trying to organise his defence. Vastalitsa and Uzkok. The targets look for the runs of those. Simonovsky, and that's a dreadful corner. We take two though. Came off the head of Uchino. It's going to be Dom Nasrabadi to come on for APIA. Wait to see who they choose to withdraw. Got a job to do defensively here though. Good run. Nichevsky hasn't dealt with it. Chance for United. Can they get the final touch? Here's a chance. Simonovsky. It's deflected. There was a host of bodies in the way. Oh, United, there were blue shirts lining up, fell to the man you want in that situation, but Simonovsky couldn't make it count, and they will make a change. It's going to be Corey Bixo to come off. Hasn't really had too much of an impact, has Bixo. And Dom Nasrabadi to come on. So there's a win for Christian Gonzalez. Kept Bixo quiet, and he'll play no further part. Not quite in the groove today as Payne's peeled off well. Lovely ball from Uchino, but flags up. Here is Vlastelica. Half an hour remains here at Lambert Park. Still without a goal to this point. It's Pakatis. He gets taken down off the ball. Simmons has it though for APIA. Danaskos letting the game play out. There's been strong challenges from both. Here's McGill-Hatton. Some room to move in midfield. It's a different APIA this second half. Parisi. Good vision. Payne in behind. Nice touch, but had two to beat. And even quality of Chris Payne. Probably should have just gone to goal. A bit of indecision from the striker. Now starting to open United up a little bit. So whatever's been said at the break has had a change for the home side. Pakatis still up against it, given they are down to 10. Gonzalez. Pakatis onto the left, shooting. McGill-Hatton in the way. Galimi. Uchino, McGill-Hatton. Parisi's got some room to move out wide. Support coming too in Simmons. Hasn't really seen him in an advanced role today. Here is the captain on the ball. He finds someone through the middle. Payne's made the run. Was he pushed down? Apia showing plenty of interest in it, but Danaskos again right on the spot. Waves those claims away. Well, wouldn't that make life interesting? There's always drama when these two get together. We've seen some of it, and there's more to come, no doubt, before full time here at Lambert Park. It's really a mirror image of that preliminary final we saw at Indensa Park last year. For 75 minutes, it was all United. Similar story here today. McDonald finds Gonzalez. Here's Tomelic. Room to drive forward. Tarek Meyer. Room to move on the right. Olnichevsky took some saving in these slick conditions, but he did it well. Not for the first time today either. The throw-in will go to Apia. Waiting to see who Apia will bring on. There's going to be another change, though, for United. Sebastian Galeos to come on. So the two playmakers in both Trefiro and Galeos going to see some action. It remains to be seen who's going to make way. It's going to be Yanni Pakatis. So Pakatos checks out. Sebastian Gallegos to come on. Hasn't really provided the goals this season that many expected. He has the trickery. Can he find a precious goal to break this game open? Here's Josh Simmons for APIA. Wrong option there. Payne really the only target going forward. It's been hard work for him so far. For 65 minutes at Lambert Park. A goal can really tear this game open. United looking the more likely, but you just can't shut off against a side like APIA. Trefiro. McDonald. Is he pushed out of it? Yes, he was. Trefiro. Get it back here from McDonald. Trefiro again. Nice feet. He and Gallegos combine, the two substitutes. Bit of fortune goes their way. Trefiro skips past Parisi. Meyer into the area. Nothing cross from Roberts. Let's APIA off the hook again. Good vision from Payne. Nasrabadi in behind, but Manos, credit to him, off his line. Here is Nasrabadi. McIll Hatton's forward. Lovely run to Payne. Has had an impact, the youngster, since coming on. Trefiro on the ball. Certainly made an impact since he's injected himself. Plastalitza, Roberts. Here's Gallegos. Chance to see his passing vision. Loves to run at players too. McDonald. Gonzalez overlapping. Nice link play from United. Gonzalez across the face. Oh, not dealt with defensively from Sean Simmons. Oh. Run the risk, but it came off somehow. Has had to do a lot more defensive duties given that red card, Sean Simmons. Just over 22 minutes remaining, still awaiting a goal here at Lambert Park. If you are joining in, Adam Santarossa here with you. It is APIA 0, Sydney United 0. Trefiro. Gallegos. Two substitutes starting to make an impact on the game. Temelic. Gonzalez. Going on his own. Caught in two minds really, whether to shoot or cross, and did neither. Try and update you with games elsewhere. Reminder too, there is one following this one at Lambert Park. Sydney Olympic will host Hakoah. That one was originally set for Belmore Sports Ground, but due to the inclement weather, will follow us here at 6:15. So do stick around, exactly where you're watching this one. Manly still lead Marconi by 1-0, and Wollongong have defeated Sydney FC by 4-0 in games elsewhere. Nasrabadi with it. Galimi now. He's fouled, surely. Yes, says Danaskos. Free kick for APIA. Haven't had too many opportunities at the set piece. Probably one of the best exponents at one in Sean Simmons. Heading over to take.
Come on, Franco. Are we close or what? We're going to celebrate victory. See your
Josh Simmons getting forward. It was he that combined it with his brother at Lambert Park earlier this year from the set piece. It's been the avenue for both his goals this season. Chris Payne there as well. See a bit of push and shove between the sides. Is this APIA's moment? Simmons to take. Goes to the far post. Oh, Manus has to scramble. Got a hand to it. Corner for APIA. Take two. Certainly didn't look comfortable, Tom Manus. Uchuno this time. Sean Simmons in the area. Good delivery once again. Manus flapping at it. Payne, cheeky back heel. Probably not what was needed. You can't shut off against this APIA side. They are potent on the break, despite being down to 10. Here's Galeos. Roberts. Simonovsky in the middle. Good tackle from Sean Simmons. Galeos with it. Gonzalez. Trying to pick out the run of Galeos again. Subs have made an impact for Sydney United. Trafiro and Galeos combining. To say that, the pair unable to do so. McIlhatton. Where's the goal going to come from? United have looked the most likely, but APIA doing their job defensively. Woodcock. Haven't seen too much of Simonovsky. Roberts searching for him there. Come all the way out to McDonald. Nasrabadi concedes the throw. Both sides got just under 19 minutes to find a winner. Since it's a game that only a single goal between them both. Here's Uzcock driving forward. Roberts. Can you pick out a United player in the middle? Deflected corner. So yet again, set piece opportunity for the visitors. To be fair to them, they haven't done too much with it from the corner. Chesky looks to organise his defence. And resolute to now. Poor corner in the end. Unable to beat the first defender. Roberts. Important touch from him. Vlastalitsa. To Melic. Trafiro. Simonovsky in the middle. So to Galeos. Trafiro. Just took a little too long to pick out an option. APIA hand it back. In behind again. APIA want the offside, not coming. And it'll break down for a goal kick. Well, earlier this year it was APIA 3-1 winners in round 4 at the Sydney United Sports Centre. It was the Chris Payne show on that day. A hat-trick from him. Be hard-pressed to find 3 opportunities for him today. Been a frustrating afternoon for the Tigers. Still in this though, still 0-0. As much as United have been on top, they haven't really created too many clear-cut opportunities. Gonzalez finds Temelic. Roberts skips past Parisi. Parisi does well. They want a corner. Parisi will win out for APIA, and a little bit of trickery. Wrong part of the pitch to be playing with it, and hands it back. Trefiro, is he fouled? No. And Uchino has it, and no one really to pass to. It's worked out well anyway. Nasrabadi with it. Youngster, done well since coming on, replacing Bixo. Uchino will open things up here for Simmons. APIA starting to put the passes together. Payne's made a run, thought he was checked off it. Been closely marshalled today from United. They do know him well, of course, former United player, banged in the goals for them in recent seasons. Calling Lambert Park home in 2019, unable to add to his 12 goals so far. Simonovsky fighting with Kuta, and again it just breaks down. So inside the final 15 minutes here at Lambert Park, you sense it's an afternoon where goals will be at a premium. Time enough for both sides to find one of them to take 3 points, which is, in the context of the top 5, a pretty massive 3 points. It will give them a bit of a buffer over the chasing pack that's starting to emerge below. Sydney Olympic, Sutherland Sharks, sides that want to start putting a run together to get into that 5. Manly in 6th spot as well, had a good win today. McIlhatton, room to move, room to shoot. McIlhatton can't find the target. It's probably the best chance they've had today, APIA. More defensive-minded McIlhatton. Here's Uzcock for United. Galeos looks to have moved more centrally. Simonovsky linking with Roberts. Good tackle from Parisi. Concedes another corner though. Yet to find their reward from the corner. Sydney United. Delivery hasn't been great at times, without being too critical. Can all change here. Well, APIA's resistance finally break. Nasevsky is fouled. Free kick. Chesky takes it quickly, trying to find Nasrabadi. Can only find Gonzalez, and APIA are stretched. Numbers with United. Can they pick them out? Galeos sets it back. Trefiro flashes wide. That's how quickly they can turn their attack on. But Trefiro, second sight at goal today, and he's getting closer. Simmons and Simonovsky come together off the ball, just beneath us. Nasrabadi gets past Gonzalez. Only has Payne really to pick out. Here's Uchino to APIA. Have a goal in them. Payne. Oh, the blue wall of United wins out again. Just Terriers in midfield today. Just out enthused, but they don't want to hand it back. This part of the pitch. Cross comes in. Payne the target. Comes here to Parisi. One of Apia's better moments. Parisi has got some magic in him. Good ball across the face. McIlhatton's there. Oh, they got in each other's road. And they'll get a corner. Well, Sydney United, as composed as they've been defensively, not so the last couple of minutes. And in fact, it's not going to be a corner. I'm going to say the last touch came off Apia. So poor clearances, though, at the back. Don't want to hand it back to Apia. That part of the pitch is poor as they have been at times going forward. Still plenty of quality to find the back of the net. Here's Uzcok. Trefiro. Apia getting numbers behind the ball. A little too pedestrian there from Roberts. Parisi has done a good job on him. Payne. Only had Parisi to go to, and 5-on-2. Numbers went out. Inside the final 10 minutes. Still searching for a goal at Lambert Park. Vlastelica. It's gone without. Uchino, Apia, getting numbers forward. Payne, trying to find the run of McIlhatton. Apia still have changes on the bench. Just the one change to this point. Nasrabadi with room to move. Apia starting to open United up. Nasrabadi again. Is he fouled? Yes, he is. And this opens the door ever so slightly when you've got the likes of Sean Simmons and Uchino from this kind of range. Heart starting to flutter. Well, I mentioned Simmons and Uchino, but Chris Payne grabbed the ball straight away. Hasn't had too many sights at goal today. Certainly hard work. Has he got a moment of magic to put Apia in front? Just the three-man walk. Here is Payne. Straight into that wall. Offside, so again the pressure is relieved, and really you've got to be critical of both sides from the set piece today. Still changes up the sleeves of both sides. One for United. Apia still two changes they can make. Tynan Diaz, Nick Stavroulakis, Lachlan Hughes, the outfield players. Liam Rose and Matthew Bilic, and wouldn't mind seeing the pace of Matthew Bilic laid on. Try and catch them. Vlastelica. Apia content just to get numbers in behind. They've fought all day with 10. Temba Muatamalo sent off early on. Uzcok charging forward. He's got Meyer with him. Chooses Roberts instead. Can he provide the delivery? Nachevsky all over that one. Releases Nasrabadi, and for the moment it's 3-on-2 at the back. Apia have a chance. McIlhatton making a run. Nasrabadi finds him here. Just couldn't get to it under the pressure of Vlastelica. Just another reminder to United, you can't clock off, even with the man advantage. McIlhatton. Payne with him. They'll get a free kick. Uchino over it. Send the numbers forward. Sean Simmons making a late run into the area. That's the direction they go. Simmons wins it in the air. Can't force a save out of Nichevsky. Or should I say Manus. Don't want to be giving free headers to a man of Sean Simmons' quality, though. Wooscock. So the game's starting to open up a little inside the final 5 minutes of normal time. Uchino. Can't find McIlhatton. Trefiro. Space in midfield again to Melic. Gonzalez. Here's Galeos. Trying to find the run of Trefiro. Has the ball at his feet now. Jinking on the edge of the area, but Josh Simmons all over him. Free kick relieves the pressure as well. Well, they have been a thorn in the side of Sydney United 58 in recent seasons. Some big games going the way of APIA. That preliminary final I spoke of last year. It's a mark of a quality side like APIA. They hang in games at times when they are well and truly up against it. It's been the story of today, but they can find a goal. They may be invited in here. Payne's done well. Was he fouled in the area? Danaskos says no. Once again, though, Sydney United 58, very casual defensively. Here's to Melic. You just can't clock off when Chris Payne's on the scene. Inside the final 4 minutes of normal time. Here is to Melic. Gonzalez. Will he go on his own to goal perhaps? Sets it back for Meyer. McDonald. Get it back here. McDonald. To Melic. Apia just getting numbers around. Gonzalez into the area. Can he pick out a teammate in the middle? Goes on his own. Well, I've been crying out for him to do so all day, but probably the wrong option at that time. So both sets of supporters trying to urge their side on. United can take second spot off Apia if they take 3 points. Apia want 3 points if they are to keep the pressure on Wollongong above. Well, that margin will grow ever so slightly. Parisi, nice feet from him. Payne can't find McIlhatton. In fact, the midfielder has it. Has he got a teammate in the middle? Good poise shown. Simmons, heavy touch. So he clattered down by Meyer. Still there. Chris Payne. Apia's best moment. Nice feet from Payne. Wants support. Oh, inventive. Cross the face, it's in! Well, Chris Payne will take it however it comes. They've fought hard and they get their reward in the most unlikely fashion, and Chris Payne has another against his former club. I don't know if they'll give it to him. It counts nonetheless, and Apia lead by a goal to nil. It has been all Sydney United 58. And out of nothing, they take the lead. Well, it copped a deflection. It was an ambitious flick. It took a touch, and in conditions like this, that's all you need. And Chris Payne has put Apia in front. The most unlikely result for much of the day. They have about 90 seconds of normal time. I mentioned they've been a thorn in the side of Sydney United. It continues. McDonald. Uscott surging forward. Going to have a shot, the defender. Slips wide of the mark again. And they are going to make a change, APIA, to try and protect this lead. Nick Stavroulakis, former Sydney United man, made the move just a fortnight ago. And that's a sign of we will hold what we have. Well, I don't know who makes the decision in terms of whether that goal gets credited to Chris Payne or whether it will be an own goal, but he's going to claim it anyway. Would be his 13th of the season. Good luck taking it off him. Uscott. Parisi clatters into him. We're playing on though. McIlhatton. Payne's onside. Stayed in his own half. Well, it's right up against that one. 3 minutes of added time. And we are going to see the change, and it is going to be Chris Payne to make way. A former Sydney United player for another. He is on a card as well, Chris Payne. And he will take the applause. A little bit of magic when it mattered, and a little bit of luck as well. Has put his side in front. Nick Stavroulakis will play the final couple of minutes here at Lambert Park as United start to get desperate. Manos puts it long, might fall here. Trefiro a chance under the pressure of Nichevsky, and it all comes to nothing again. So inside 2 minutes for United to rescue something here. May they reflect back on this at the end of the season. Could have taken second spot with a win. They'll be back in that logjam with the sides that are starting to form below. Not only those in the top five, but Manly United. Sutherland Sharks making a run. Can't discount the champion Sydney Olympic, who will be in action immediately after this at Lambert Park against Hakoah. Long way to go into this season. It will be fascinating to watch, as it always is in the NPL New South Wales. It's the mark of a champion side, their ability to find a way to win when they're up against it. And they've certainly been up against it here today. APIA were celebrating for a moment. They're actually going to give the throw to APIA. There were some APIA fans who thought that was the full-time whistle. Throwing the ball away. Vlastelica, probably not ideal given just 90 seconds left. There you see the experience of Stavroulakis just eking out a final few seconds. They'll go to the corner flag. No risk stuff here from the Tigers. They'll win a throw too. So they are 60 seconds away from a fighting win. United have left it late at times this year. They want to get a move on, and APIA are going to make a third and final change. Try and slow this game down. They're screaming at the officials to get it done, but Manis just puts it into touch. Summing up their day. Now we will get the sub. Lachlan Hughes to come on. He'll be their third and final change. And Franco Parisi will make way. He's had to put in a shift. Down to 10. he and Sean Simmons forced to play a more defensive-minded role. Final few seconds here at Lambert Park. There is confirmation. It is a famous win for APIA. They've been up against it all afternoon. They went down to 10 early on. Temba Matamalo saw red, and United were on top for large parts of it, but to their credit, they fought hard. Defensively, they were made to work, but Chris Payne got inventive, got fortunate as well, and they did get the reward. Chris Payne will claim it. Remains to be seen whether he'll end up with it, but they don't mind about that. They take a massive 3 points home. They maintain the pressure on Wollongong above them. They also eke out a gap to withhold second spot on the table. And a big 3 points perhaps when we look back at the end of 22 rounds. But it's APIA who will celebrate. It is APIA 1, Sydney United 58-0.
Second? Yes. Yeah, so same. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Richard. Take it easy, mate.
Oh, no, I'll put it onto top mic.
Thank you.
Right.